Yeah, I saw that. Like, I was honestly disturbed by, like, the hitting people, like the making a show. Because I'm sorry, but I have not known demons to, like, squeal and like when I'm on a live with somebody like Indian Outlaw or Slot, and I'm like looking and like almost like arresting their development. That's what I've known of, like when God works through me, and watching her like have the people like make a whole like scene of I'm sorry, but that's not it. And I don't judge or get in much of like how other people choose to heal, but it's a show. It's not how demons are actually silenced at all. But it's a show. It's not how demons are actually silenced at all. It's by the power of God in His own way, and we as humans don't get to decide how to do it. I mean, we can show up and walk in our purpose and do what He calls us to do. But why do you think I've had to go through this with this secret society and hate group for 3 years? Because it wasn't about a show and being like, I'm getting the demons out of you. Oh my God. It was like showing up every single day and like being the truth and saying, hey, God's got this, even when things looked hard, even when things looked wrong, and given everything that I've had the last 2 years to prove that God would be there to lift me up. And yeah, I've suffered. I've had everything I own stolen more than once, but I was willing because that's what I was called and that's what I was told to do. And so then when I am blessed, that's when the demons come in here and start chirping and say, you're not doing good enough. And yes, it can get to me temporarily, but then I snap right back and say, wait, God has had this before, He'll have it again. But I feel like if I was to come back at them and say, oh, get out, demon, and like that's never worked, and I don't feel like it ever will. And so what's worked for me is standing in my power in Christ, giving the testimony of what I've been through, and being willing to walk through whatever that is. Yes. But it's not, that's the thing, is like they want me to suffer, but knowing that He has me no matter what, even though they've taken everything I own and tried to make me like live in a world that's very painful. It's like in my own way I'm like experiencing the rapture here on earth. Like I'm like, okay, fine, take it all. Like I'm not attached to your money or your resources or your manipulation or your lies, and that's how I've won. Because I mean, I was able to go from grad school to homelessness off grid and get detached from this very narcissistic world of people like Ginseng and Big Keen, like using women and going and buying $1,000 man purses and bragging about it. Because I can trust God for my needs. I can know that if I'm doing His work, then whatever earthly job I have, they can't like, they might can get in and get me fired. But that's why I got 3 different jobs at 3 different Waffle Houses. And I'm about to start, um, I'm going to give away my uniform just to show people like I have uniforms from several different places, because every time these people would try to knock me down, it wasn't God's purpose. So I would just get back up. And they spend all this time, energy, and effort lying and say, oh, she doesn't have a job. She's not doing this. But then they would contact my jobs or contact my employer. So it's like their lies never held up and my truth did. And so that's why they're in here still trying to knock down what is the truth and make things look better. But I'm still standing here saying the same story I've been saying for 3 years. My testimony hasn't changed, it's just grown. Yes, like, well, I'm like, if Job and Joseph had a baby, and then if you look up the story of Tabitha, which is, my name is Tabitha, my